Hi, everyone. First, apologies that I haven't posted any content in the last few days. Unfortunately, my family and I have all been suffering with a bit of the flu. You can probably hear it a little bit in my voice. But I just got a new microphone that I really wanted to try out. So I decided to come outside in the cold, in the dark, to try out this new microphone, see if it blocks out the wind and to see how it sounds. You guys can let me know in the comments how it works. See if tell me if I sound good or not. I figured I would just come out here and talk a little bit about why I call myself an angerholic and why I call anger an addiction, or at least giving into the dark side an addiction. Like any other addiction, when you give into that, or at least when I give into that anger, when I used to give into that anger, and let it take over and really, rage out. In the moment, I feel powerful. I feel strong. I feel fearless. I feel courageous. I feel all these positive, wonderful feelings. It feels good. It feels good in the moment. And then you start going back to it over and over again, just like any other addiction that feels good. Not even realizing at first you're chasing that dragon, trying to feel better. But after a while, yeah, you might still feel good while you're raging out, while you're having your temper tantrum and really just losing your mind, because that's what it is. You are losing your conscious mind when you're that angry. You start feeling the regret afterwards. You start feeling the guilt. And like any other addiction, the guilt starts to really weigh you down. And like any other addiction, you start to realize the things you lose, the things you could have had, the good moments that you missed out on because you were angry, the pain you've caused other people because of your anger and your addiction. It feels good in the moment, but man, I've lost a lot of really great things. I've nearly lost some great things as well. Hopefully I won't lose, but it's a constant battle, and you always have to choose the light. You always have to stay positive in your thoughts, in your actions. You have to stay strong. Choose the light, because your anger will take so much away from you that you can never get back. And it's really sad. For me, that's the part of the thinking about the things I've lost and the fear of possibly losing more is one of the reasons that I stay to the light. Because I don't want to lose anymore. I don't want you to lose anymore. Let's all stay to the light. To finish off, I want to share a parable I heard once about the damage anger addiction can cause and what just losing your temper can cause. There was a boy who had a very bad temper, who would frequently lose his temper and lose his mind. And he asked his father what he could do. His father told him, every time you lose your temper, go out to that fence behind the house and take a nail, hammer it into the fence post to help you calm yourself back down. Boy did that, and eventually he learned to control his temper. And the father then told him, all right, now every time you're able to control your temper when you're angry and not lose your temper, go take a nail out of the fence. And once he had gotten to the point that he had taken all the nails out of the fence, that he had kept himself calm that many times, he told his father. His father said, now go look at the fence. Look how many holes are in it and how much damage there is to it. That's the damage losing your temper causes. Even though you learn to calm yourself and you learn to not lose your temper, the damage you caused by losing it before is still there and never goes away. So stay to the light. Be strong. I love you all. And if there's any topics you'd like to hear me speak about, please feel free to lay it in the comments below. And also, I'd really appreciate it if you could let me know how I sound with this new mic. I hope you all have a good night. Be excellent to each other. Stay to the light.